What's good, superstars? Back with another VV video. You got Superstar Joe. You got Superstar Rob in the building. How's it going, Rob?
Pretty good. You? Yeah, anything? Oh, you got a book on me. A book. This way.
That was for the scissors yesterday.
It's okay. I'll take the book. I can handle a book. I thought it was gonna be worse.
Guys, if you're just joining us, hit the subscribe button. Become a superstar. It's that easy. It's free. You're gonna get daily content, and you're gonna get some notifications if you hit that bell. It'll let you know when we post. Sometimes we post at different times, so it's always good to have that bell notification on. Make sure you have it on. Become a superstar. Hit the subscribe button. If you want to follow us on Twitter, we're almost at 1,000 followers on Twitter. I never even seen that coming. It's just we've been steadily on Twitter and tweeting, and people have been following. So you might be follower number 1,000 if you get in there. You might be in the first 1,000 superstars on Twitter. So you still got a little bit of time there, but I don't know how long that's going to last. You can go follow us on Instagram and on TikTok. That Twitter and Instagram got an underscore at the end. TikTok's just straight up superstar money. We use those ones for giveaways as well. Fastos 6909 on VEVE. That's how you follow us on VEVE. There's our QR code. That's what our logo looks like on there, so you don't get mistaken for any fakers. We got the superstar money tag there, so we're solid for VEVE. And that's pretty much that. I'm going to take this off the screen here, and we're going to get into the news today because actually, you know what? We have to announce another giveaway.
Yeah,
I think that's what we got to do.
Perology's back at it again.
So
back at it again.
Perology week 2 of April, in honor of the Perology World Community website launching. It's a Chippendale golden moment. So nice. It's the ultra rare from the set of the duos. So if you get that, it makes it that much easier to complete the set. How do you enter this one? I'll let you guys know right now. You go to the website and there's a tab called Games. All right. You click the Games tab and you can play some games here.
Gamification has come to Perology World.
Gamification. VEVE giveaways right now. You're going to hit this first game up, Aerial Flight. I've asked Perology to reset the score. So he's resetting the scores tonight. I told him like 4 or 5 Pacific. So by the time this video goes up, it might be a little early. You might want to wait until tomorrow to start playing maybe, just to be safe so you don't get cleared. But you're going to go play Aerial Flight. You're going to try and get the high score. Whoever gets the highest score by next week, so the 14th of April, is going to win the Chippendale. So you got to do that.
This is a competitive match.
But it's not just enough to get the high score. You have to join the Superstar Money Club, and you have to go to our topic for week 2 giveaway, which is right here, April Perology giveaway number 2, and you have to screenshot your high score and put it in here. If you don't do that, you're not the winner. So you can go get the high score all you want. You have to be in a member of our club and post the high score on here. If it's Photoshopped, we'll know because we can see the high scores on the game. All right, guys? So it has to all match up. You have to have the high score and you have to post it here. If not, whoever had the second highest score and posts it in here is going to do is pay attention, make sure you do the rules, and it's a Chippendale, guys. So go play the game like crazy. Give this website some hits and just stay on there all night and try and I want to see the competition. I want to see you guys going crazy for this game. All right.
This is a call to all the gamers out there to come bring your best skills. I like how the gifts are coming in right now. They think it's going to be another gift attack.
It's not a giveaway. It's not a giveaway this time. This time it's a game away. Okay. Yeah. Go to games, play Aerial Flight, get the top score, screenshot it into the Superstar Money topic, April Perology giveaway number 2. So I think that's a little bit of a fun one. What do you think, Rob?
I think it's a really fun one. Like I said, gamification has come to Perology World. Yeah. It's going to be a really, really fun one. I know some gamers out there are going to be excited when they hear this. They're going to go there and try to get that top score, but you never know. Someone might come that last day and swoop in and beat your high score. So you better be playing right to the end.
So I'm going to pull up the VEVE Twitter here. Today was the Inhumans drop. So B rank on VEVE rank, but did not feel like a B rank drop this morning. Everybody was getting it.
Yeah.
Some people were hitting the buy now again and again and again and getting it. I think VEVE Vault got like 4 on the stream live. He just kept hitting buy now. Didn't even need the rebound.
It wasn't even a rebound.
It was open that long. And then the rebounds came and they were still available. I ended up getting 1 on drop. I didn't realize that I could keep hitting it. And then I got 1 on 4 minutes.
Wow.
Both commons. Sold 1. It was like 5 gems, whatever. I only need 1 in my collection. That's why. And then the 5 gems that I got, I can use to buy another comic that comes up. Because it seems like recently everything's going under retail, especially if it's not like a super OP thing.
I stay out of it now. A couple superstars like Superstar Braveheart.
Yeah.
He messaged me. He said he got 2 of them, but one of them he did get an ultra rare. He lucked out, got the ultra rare.
Pays for
I
it.
mean, first time ever. He's never that he was able to get a high rarity on the drop. So I also know there's superstar that won 2 of them as well. No rebound. So a lot of real hands were getting it, and I think you have a reason why. I think
So
there's some
exactly,
news today.
that's the next thing I'm going to pull up here, and I heard it from superstar Zab Zaddy on Twitter. So I went to go look for the photos. I didn't want to show the conversation, but ended up finding it on Sarah Jean. So if you guys aren't following Sarah Jean, make sure to go follow her. Wall of Spidey. That's what she's.
Sarah Jean, we know we've talked to him. He's a guy, but she always, when you say Sarah Jean, it's always going to be a she to us now.
Yeah, I know. It just comes off natural, you know what I mean? But they posted exactly what Zab Zaddy was telling us about, and that is that there has been a breach in the bots. Okay, so the bots had some group. It was one of the biggest bot groups, it seems. It was called vbot.io, I believe. And if you look at this tweet here, James Milligan Jr. basically saying, "Did you know that vbot.io disappeared with everyone's money from the AIO presale?
Wow.
They are nowhere to be found on the web or Discord." So basically, the bot, or at least this bot group, they used to pay into some kind of botting system where
subscription service for bots,
something like that. It's like if the bots win a drop, then they would get it. And there was like all these pictures showing like their success rate. I think we showed on one of our previous videos those rates on the Mickey, I think it was.
Yeah.
So anyways, that seems like that came from this group. I'm sure there's probably more than one group, but apparently vbot.io, the leader, the person who collected the money, took off with the bag, and that might be another one of the big reasons why today's drop was so easy to obtain. And maybe in the near future we're gonna have a bunch of easy drops. So if you're interested in stacking up on some cheap things, maybe we're gonna get that in the near future.
Yeah, it's good news. Like the thing that puzzles me is if the bot problem is really gonna get killed, then why are things going underlisted at this point in time? Because even if you bought your gems for half price and it's not bots who need to rush to sell out so they can convert their gems to actual fiat. If you're a VEVE user, even if you bought your gems at a discount, why are you selling under the listed price? I mean, you paid it. Why are you taking the loss? Just hold at that point.
I'm a bad example for that because today I sold under the listed price.
Why would you do that though? Why would you do that?
Because these drops are going underlisted. So if I want to get into another one and I miss it on the drop, I can probably use those 5 gems to jump into that drop, right? That's how I'm looking at it right now.
I got you. But the bots have an urgency to sell. But an average user who's a real VEVE user doesn't quite have that same urgency. Now, of course, there's going to be some people that will. And I guess if you're losing a buck or two, nobody cares. But if the bot problem gets killed, that's going to really help at least lift the market to some degree. Bring that market up to some degree.
I think for the comics, it's like really whatever. People go in it. It's kind of like a lotto ticket. You buy it, you try and get the ultra rare, you try and get the secret rare. If you don't get it, you throw it away. But when you're talking about collectibles and you kind of know what you're getting, I don't understand why that would happen where you're selling it below list. Like for example, if it was like the kit card that just came out, I don't know why people were selling it at 80 gems right off the top. You knew what you were getting the whole time. If you ended up getting the drop, you're going to get what you were going for. Why would you sell that below list? It made no sense. But if you're going for a blind box where you might get something a little bit more rare and you're trying to take a lottery ticket, I understand it.
Well, it happened to me with the whole weapon rack, right? I went for the drop back then. We weren't so sure that you're going to get it. Sure enough, it went underlisted. Now it's a lot underlisted. I refuse to sell it. I'm not selling anything.
You flipped it into the one you wanted.
Yeah, of course. So I got the common, I sold it, and I bought the uncommon for the same price because it was a superstar money colors. I converted it in that sense, but I didn't sell out to use those gems at a later time for something else. And I think it would be good. Like I think if you need to sell like 5 comics at a loss to get a collectible that you think is gonna do amazing, okay, I get that. Yeah. But right off the drop, I feel like if you're down right away, like if like the Mickey, there's no way I'm selling Mickey.
No,
there's no way.
Exactly. But I know what you're saying. The IP matters for sure.
Which I didn't get on the drop, by the way. But if I had it, I would not sell it.
Will Smith banned from the Oscars for 10 years. Who would have thought it?
Yeah. That was the news today.
That's crazy. But anyways, let us continue here. So speaking of big drops, Saturday we have a new drop coming, and it is the Batman Black and White. Actually, I already had it pulled up. This is basically the ones that are coming. It's Series 6. There is one important thing. I don't know if you know this yet. but there is now a 8.5% on DC moving forward.
What?
Yeah, so they've added the 6%. I think it says it at the end of the article here somewhere.
Are you serious?
In addition to the existing 2.5 secondary market fee, a 6% licensor fee will be applied to all secondary sales for DC Direct releases moving forward. So I believe the previous ones are still going to be at 2.5%. I think this was their shot to make it 8.5 and just eat the 6%. Be honest with you, you just say it's across the board.
It's just all DC Directs. Okay, so it's moving forward. Yeah, because like I was thinking, like my Joe Mad now, for example, one of the reasons why I liked it. Yeah, it's season 1. Yeah, it's the first drop ever. It's going to do amazing. Yeah. But then I also like the part that when I sell it, it's going to have a 2.5% fee. But that doesn't seem like it'll change.
You know what? You're right. If you look at it that way, it could be that these ones gain even more value now. Like I understand that they're the flipper's dream because they're the low price. Yeah. But also once this pumps, you're going to get the most for your money when you sell. If it's at that point, you know what I mean?
DC's getting greedy. They're saying, look at Disney. Look at what Disney's charging. We want in on that.
They got the short end of the stick for so long. So maybe their contract kind of ended or got renewed now, and now they're good. But anyway, let's go through the statues. We got the common, the Jim Lee Batman V3. This one to me, I think is the best looking in the set. Yeah. It just looks like classic Batman, super shredded. I love how it looks. I think that would look boss in your showroom. Then we got the sliding Batman, the swooper Batman, as a lot of people are calling it. Swooper. Yeah. He's got the gun in his hand. This one's from the Medium articles on VEVE. If you go to Medium, it's on their main page. I think that VEVE might have a
nice position.
The community might have a little bit of a bias towards this one just because they've seen it around.
Yeah, I think so.
And I think this might be the one that I go for.
It's the most teased one too.
Yeah, well, the first one's pretty decent too. Look at this guy. Look at his biceps.
Oh yeah, they both have that sick detail.
But I like the way this one looks too, and it's a little bit different. So that, and also another thing, they're not blind box. They're listed price. So this, you got to go for the one you want.
It's very different this time. Now we can actually choose which one to go for, which I like.
The common's got 16,800. The uncommon's got 12,800. This is the rare. Now this one stands out for me.
It's an action shot.
Very different than anything I've ever seen from a
Batman. It's in motion.
It's the Kenneth Rocafort Batman. It's the rare. And I've never seen this type of Batman. I like the little chain with the bat on the end there.
Yeah, I've never seen this Batman either before.
It's very artistic. It almost looks like a cat, like his face.
Yeah. It looks like almost a different character. Like if you could have fooled me that this wouldn't even be Batman.
That's like the Batman Who Laughs. The first time I saw that, I didn't really realize that was Batman until then. But pretty cool. 6,800 only for this one. Editions, but 60 gems. So we're going up by 10 gems for each one. Yeah. And then this is the ultra rare, which I don't like. I don't think it's my favorite one. It's pretty detailed. The textures are there, but it's thick. He's pretty thick for a Batman.
It's a big collectible. When you bring them in AR, it's going to be huge.
Yeah. It looks like that, right? So this is from the Superstar. Oh my goodness.
Oh, the Superstar Brazilian comic.
We might have to go for this one now. 90 gems, big jump up. So we go from 60 to 90 for the ultra rare, and only 3,800 editions. So let's go through. Now that we know all the details, let's go through and give some price predictions, Rob. I know that you have them up over there. So I'll go to your screen and you can pull up the Medium article and go back and forth.
So let's start with the first one. So the first one here, you have 16,800 mints. Okay. Common. So like I'm trying to find some comparable. In a lot of ways, it reminds me of this one right here, but it's not quite the same. It's 9,000 mints. It's currently listed at 80 gems. Okay. There's another comparable with more mints. Let's go scroll down. So that's 9,000. Here's 12,800. It's a Robin. You're looking at 84 gems. Let's keep going down. Anything else with that? Here we go. Number 89 Batman, 16,800 mints. So this one might be the closest. That one there is a $110, so 110 gems. So
that one there has an FA or no? Yeah, I think Batman Who Laughs has an FA. I'm pretty sure.
I think so as well. Yeah. It says FA right here.
Yeah. So I think that this guy, if you're gonna ask me for a common prediction, I'm saying 60, 65 gems maybe. If it's box is 40.
Are we saying that these could go underlisted though? The way this market's been, I think it's possible. If it could happen to the Disney drop, If it can happen to Mickey, why can't it happen
You know
to Batman?
what? You know what? You're right. Now that you mentioned that with the Batman or with the Mickey, this one just looks cool to me. Like it looks clean. It's like one of the nicest, I feel like, looking. But you're right. You're right. Look at like the Mickey. The Mickey was kind of whack. This one here to me looks really clean.
But like if you, for example, okay, if you or I go for this drop and you have to spend, it's not that bad, 40 gems. Even if it goes 30, why would I sell it? If I make the decision to go for it, because now I'm picking, it's not a blind box anymore.
You're picking.
I'm picking now.
You shouldn't sell it for lower here, but you're helping me to lower my prediction because maybe people won't be buying them. If this goes below listing, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna buy one. I'll find the gems and I'll buy this because I think it just looks super clean.
Is sick.
Like
it is sick,
especially in the future. If you're just gonna show off, this one looks solid. So
it's sick to have a Batman in your showroom that looks like this. That's for sure.
Yeah, I have Joe mad, so my Batman's kneeling down all the time. This would be nice. Have a standing up Batman.
Yeah, but what about a sliding now? What about a sliding?
So you guys know I'm going for this one because I think that the VV community is going to favor it. But
well, we saw it with the Common Spider-Man. How the Common Spider-Man was the cover of the VV app, and he's actually at a premium compared to the Uncommon.
Exactly.
Whereas in this case now, the Uncommon is the thing that we've seen in the Medium article in the past.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to hold as much weight as the Spider-Man showing up on the app when you open it.
I don't think so.
It's 12,800. So you're looking at the same kind of comparables. Like, okay, this one here is 16,800. That 9,000 one I showed you before. Let's see if there's anything. There's really not much. There's really not much near 12,000. So we got to go back to the top for this. And that's what we're going to find. Here's that's Batman and Killer Croc, 8,888. Very, very different style, though. It's in color, too. 9,000 is the Darwin Cook, like we said. Darwin Cook.
I'm gonna put sliding. I'm gonna put sliding Batman at around 65, 70 gems.
Okay, I can get on board with that.
His box is 50, right? So yeah, I lowered my other one to 50, 55, and this one I put at 65, 70, just because
there's still a lot of mints though. There's still a lot of mints.
It's just that's how these things happen. It's 48,000 or something for Spider-Man Common, no?
Right.
Or 36,000, 32,000, and then 16 for the Uncommon. Yeah.
So right now, those are huge amount of mints right now in the Batman world. Like if you look at the previous Batmans, and I went through that list, there are a lot of them are lower mints, closer to all the 6,000.
These look a lot better than previous series. Like if you look at some of those Batmans in the previous series, like Darwin Cook or
this is not my favorite Batman.
That's what I'm saying. Like look at these guys are detailed, man. You got
I agree
details here. So it should be, I would say 70, 75, but I wouldn't be surprised. Like you said, if these go under 50 gems, I'm buying everything.
These season 4 ones are not impressive.
Yeah, season 4 they're not impressive.
They were not impressive. Okay, well, let's go to the next one here. So the next one we have is I don't even know what like Lizard King one or whatever you want to call it. It's
I could see this one go under retail.
Really? So
60 gems, but there's 6,800. So maybe I would say maybe around 60 gems is the price I would give this. I don't think people want this. I don't think people want this.
There's still a lot. Like if you come, okay, we got 12,000, 16,800, 12,800. This one here, 6,800.
If you think no one wants this. Like it looks cool. This one to me probably looks one of the most coolest Batmans, but to me it doesn't scream Batman. So I'm gonna show this to someone, they're not gonna know what it is.
Yeah, like let's pick a comparable here. So we can't use a Joe Mad. That's not even. These ones don't even. I can't even touch them here.
You can't use FAs. You can't use season ones.
Maybe the Gary Frank. So the Gary Frank
that looks like Batman.
For sure, it looks like Batman. It has less mints at 5,500.
Yeah.
It's $150. So I don't know. Okay. I'm not going to go as far as saying that's going to go under listed.
I'm saying 60. I'm going to say listed.
Okay, it can go listed. It maybe goes a little bit higher. See, there's another one. This one, I don't even know. 121 looks like a real Batman, but the details not really there.
That is kind of goofy. You're right. That is kind of goofy. Okay, maybe it'll go higher, but
that's goofy big time. That is goofy big time.
That one looks goofy.
No, but these drops when they tend to go lower when something comes off a drop. It doesn't have that same backing as one that's been around the app for a long time.
The detail is fantastic. Like if this was January, I would have a way higher price prediction than this.
That's for sure.
It's the time that it is right now. That's why I have it at 60. I'm hoping it goes to 60. If I can scoop this set, I wouldn't mind having a whole Batman set.
Not a bad idea. That's a great idea, actually. And then if we keep going down, now this is the one he's gonna, like me yesterday with the scissors. Like, down this way.
He's trying to shank the guy. She's
Trying to
got a
shank-
little grenade action going on in there too. But to me,
So
man,
this has the rarity though at 3,800,
and it's superstar Brazilian comic book artist.
and it's a superstar that made this.
Yeah,
One of our very own. One of our very
superstar
own.
made it.
One of our very own fan members made this.
Yeah,
Right?
definitely a subscriber for sure. I gotta
So-
support the subscribers.
So 3,800. I don't know. Like these are
90 though. 90.
90 is expensive. Yeah, but at that mid
What's
number,
the high end? What's the high end here? 150, maybe.
maybe I can go. Yeah, maybe not. It's not that nice. Like maybe it goes
the
130.
high end 150, low end 120.
I'm
It's gonna go more. It's gonna go over retail. It's 3,800.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I think 130, 140. I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
Okay.
130, 140. This is a
So
number.
not a crazy expensive set according to our price predictions. Might get the whole set for like 300-400.
So this is an ultra rare, and it's 3,800, and it's going for 319, and it looks absolutely horrendous.
I know.
It looks so bad, but it's been on the app for longer, so you know
That's
it's
the
going to
thing.
do better, right? The bots
Yeah.
kind of already sold off. You know,
Yeah,
you have,
it was in before the bots too, right? Like in before the super bots.
so
It was a different time.
well, this gives it some hope. This number 06 Batman gives it some
You're
hope
right.
that it could do a little bit better than what we said.
It's
But
just
when
the
it
time.
comes off, yeah.
It's just the timing. So maybe this is where the deals are. Maybe if it does go under that 300 that you're showing, I still think this one looks a little bit whack.
Jay Lee, $300 at 32.50 mints.
Yeah, so now it's looking like it's if people are using these as comparables, maybe it will be in the 200s.
Maybe it will be in the 200s. Yeah, maybe it will be from what we're seeing there. But it doesn't surprise me. Things are really suppressed, and as time, maybe a week or 2 weeks from now, it might continue to trend down.
If it looked like one of the first two, and that was the ultra rare, I can see it in the 200s. I think this
Yeah.
is going under 200. That's just my prediction.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so as
Okay.
well. It's gonna be a
Cool.
fun drop. At least it's a Batman. I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah.
Batman's cool. I love Batman. I'm a bigger Marvel fan though, but
Yeah.
I think they're still pretty cool. That
And there's a lot of Batmans on the app, and the more and more Batmans that come, like you got to think they're going to slowly drop off in terms of how much they go for, right?
yeah. So let us know what you guys. Yeah,
I want
go
to
on.
show one more thing. Sorry, Rob.
Yeah,
I want
what
to
is
show this other drop because this also came out. The Medium article.
Oh
about
yeah,
the
the
ball
stamp
game.
drop. Yeah,
And
the
people were speculating because they're in the real life. This is like a imitation of real life stamps. They had like Jackie Robinson. They had a bunch of different players. This one here, we're only getting one stamp. We're getting one stamp, guys. The Take Me Out to the Ball Game stamp. That's it. And only 7,123 editions. Rare, first edition. So there goes any of those people who are saying stamps are only first edition if it's the first stamps ever. And $6. So definitely worth it to go for it. 6 gems. But I'm kind of disappointed we didn't get the Jackie Robinson and we didn't get some of those other ones.
I guess you get a set bonus for this too, right?
That's the other thing. You're gonna get it your own. That's the one good thing about not getting the other ones.
Yeah.
But I really was hoping to see some of the players.
So at least if you get it, what is it? One plus one. What's the set bonus again for this? If it's one,
Well,
is
you
it a
get
1 plus
when you
1?
complete a set. I think you get 100 gems or 100 MCPs
right
as
off
a
the
one-
bat, right?
as a one time, and then I don't know. It'll depend on what the set number is. I haven't really paid attention to it because that's not my strategy. But there's a whole article on that, and we're gonna definitely do an updated MCP video for sure.
I think I will go for this one. I think I'm gonna go for
100%.
this
6
one.
gems is low risk.
If not for the MCP, I have a means to trade gems if I own this at $6. So
That too. I like it though. Like if
I
I
have
get
the
this,
currency.
I think I'll hold this. One of the first sports items on the app. I think I might hold it.
yeah,
So
cool. Yeah,
and
good point.
it's pretty
Yeah.
rare. So anyway, I'll take this away.
But that was a good point that you made. That's the first like sports item on the app, which is pretty cool. Really good
Yeah.
point. Maybe one day that's gonna add some value, but it is a stamp. But anyways, let us know what you guys think below about our price predictions. Where do you think this Batman, where they're gonna drop in their price range? Do you think it's gonna go underlisted? How about that ultra rare? We had some trouble locking that one down. Where do you think it's going to come? Let us know below. We love to hear from you. We respond to all your comments. And of course, whether you agree with us or disagree with us, we'd still love to hear from you. So if you haven't already, join the Superstar fam, become a superstar, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.